2021, consider the sixth release of financial security posted for the installation of public and private improvements for the Traditions of America Phase 1 from $838,131.09 to $608,423.70, a total reduction of $229,707.39 as recommended by the Township Engineer.
Again, this is ongoing work at this plan, and the work has been completed in accordance with the developer's agreement. The money is due, and I'm recommending the reduction.
Dan, where are we at with Pond Road?
We're waiting on the developer to provide some information from his study of the road. Maybe it's S4 over there.
Okay.
So On Road is bonded separately.
Okay.
So anything that you're doing tonight, you're not doing anything to okay releasing money for On Road.
Okay, thank you.
I'll make the motion.
Do you have a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Passes 5-0. 105-2021, consider the second release of financial security posted for the installation of public and private improvements for Traditions of America Phase 2 from $781,999.40 to $302,997.02, a total reduction of $479,002.38 as recommended by the Township Engineer.
The same recommendation, they've done work over there, and this money is due. They're moving very quickly in Phase 2, and as you know, they've got other phases approved. So this money is due, and we're recommending it. Just a reminder to the board that we don't let this number go down to the point where we can't cover any of the items like the final paving, the as-built plans, all the maintenance items. So we never let this number go below 15% of the total until they have all their ducks in order and they're ready to turn the road over to the township. So, and that's for the public too, to know what we're doing here tonight.
Do I have a
I'll
motion?
make a motion.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
106-2021, consider the first release of financial security posted for the installation of public and private improvements for Traditions of America Phase 3 from $820,361.30 to $702,453.30, a total reduction of $117,908 as recommended by the Township Engineer.
Yes, same recommendation on this one. They're just starting the work here in Phase 3. So it's a smaller reduction.
Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Passes 5-0. 107-2021, consider the first release of financial security posted for the installation of public and private improvements for Traditions of America Phase 4 from $923,763.50 to $733,133.50, a total reduction of $190,630 as recommended by the Township Engineer.
Yeah, same one on this. Again, they just started work, a little bit more work done in Phase 4, but we're in agreement with what their request is for.
I'll make a motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Passes 5-0. 108-2021, consider award, I'm sorry, that was double worded. Consider the award of the Ridgewood Bridge Repair project to Thornberry Inc. in the amount of $484,169, which is $390,169 for the base bid, $25,000 for alternate bid 1, $17,000 for alternate bid 2, and $52,000 for alternate bid 3. Do I have a motion?
We discuss these alternate bids.
Dan, you want to explain?
Get it on the table. Make a motion and a second, don't we have discussion?
We can.
What are the alternates?
Yeah,
1,
we
2,
can
and
have,
3.
we can have discussion now. Dan, you can talk about the.
Sure. So just to recap on the bids, we did get good response on the bids. There were actually 6 people that submitted bids that ranged on the base bid from the 390,000 up to 537,000. When we came to this board a few months ago and did our presentation on the bridge, the board agreed at that time to replace the entire deck and the beams. That's what was agreed upon. And that's what's in the base bid for $390,000. So as we got into the project and got into the details, there were a couple other things that we wanted to consider. Number one, the bridge has an issue with its orientation in the stream that it causes a deposit of sediment downstream of the bridge. So we're trying to do a couple things to prevent that from happening in the future. We took an alternate bid to replace one of the center piers, which is askew, and that askew's, we're trying to realign that pier more in line with the stream direction, so that will cause less sediment issues. So that was one of the alternate bids. The second alternate bid was to install what we call a rock vein in front of the bridge. What the rock vein does is it will channelize, again, keep everything flowing under the piers and through and under the bridge, as opposed to scouring the sides of the bank as it approaches the bridge. And that prevents the sediment from being deposited downstream, which is now an issue. And then lastly, the last item that was bid as an alternate was the actual addressing the sediment that's there right now. If the board recalls, we got a permit a couple of years ago. Public Works was going to take care of dealing with that sediment that was there. We took a bid on that work to get it done as a part of this project as a whole. And that's the other alternate bid that's included. So, I mean, the board can do any one of the following, you know, any one of the base bid and add any of the alternates you want. It's our recommendation, since the numbers were favorable, that you proceed ahead. Again, this is going to extend the life of the bridge further, prevent future maintenance of the bridge. Again, it's within what we estimated, so I'm up to answer any questions.
The base bid came in significantly lower than what we anticipated, correct?
Correct.
Like hundreds of thousands.
Well, our estimate was 535 just for the bridge deck and the beams, and it came in at 390.
So like 145,000.
And we wouldn't even be talking about the alternates if we didn't get such favorable results. But we always take them to try to, you know, try to make sure we can do the project, but give some options to make it better.
I agree, that pier needs turned. That pier that's currently in there needs turned the other direction.
Correct. It needs adjusted.
Does a possibility exist, Dan, that alternate bid 3 could be done again by Public Works, saving the taxpayers $52,000?
Yeah.
Again?
Public Works really doesn't have the ability to do.
Did they do it last time, you said?
Well, they were talking about it, but they would have to renovate machine and take on things that they don't normally do. So I think that it's always better to contract for that work if you can. Then if there's problems, they can come back and fix it. You know, you get all the guarantees with having a contractor do the work.
You got to pump that whole break around. Can't have the pump, you know, to do that.
Yeah, you have to put a coffer dam in. That's a trout stream. There's certain conditions that you can work around the trout stream. So.
When will they allow us to start working on it? Was it being a trout stream?
I think they're okay now, and they want to move quickly because we're past the season, you know, a certain season, but they're ready to move. They have steel available, which is unusual at this time. So unlike Creedmoor, we're waiting on the steel. Here, the contractor fortunately has what he needs to go on the job pretty quickly.
I was just wondering with the Fish Commission when.
It's all a part of the permit. We got a permit to do this work, so it's all stipulated within that, and it was in the permit. I'll find that out and get that back to you all. I'll tell you before the meeting.
If this gets approved tonight, when would it be open? You'll get back to us with that.
Yes, we'll get back. We still have to get their contracts in, do a pre-construction meeting, all that other stuff before they would start, but I'll let you know when the dates are. I did know that, but I forgot about it already.
I'd like to make a motion and approve all 3 alternates.
I'll second it.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Passes 5-0. 109-2021, consider authorizing the township engineer to bid the site contract for the development of the Klinger Road property to include the grading, erosion, and sediment controls and sewer and water line extensions upon issuance of the NPDES project.
So just a little description of this, the site project, the early site project to actually create the pads to build the new public works building on. We've been seeing favorable results on bids for these types of projects now. So rather than wait around and just and wait to be prepared, we believe that the permit is imminent to be issued. We've gotten back from the DEP some comments. We issued ours back to them. We expect to get a call any day now that the permit will be available. So we would propose to get that project on the street as quickly as possible, take advantage of the weather to get the early site work done, and then the board can have some time to think about the buildings and other things that are going to go on there. But the basic grading to the site is not going to change. So just asking for that approval if the board sees fit to do it. That's where we are.
I understand you want to do 30-foot cut up there on that hill?
20.
20-foot cut?
Yeah. Yeah, I have to cut some on to make the pad, you know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, 130 foot, that's like, geez.
No, there's one wee little piece where it might be a little more than 20, but that's not the majority of the site.
I'll make a motion.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
All right.
Passes 5-0.